Hey y'all,
It's your boy Big Stu,
and Kayla,
and welcome back to
Ballin' with the Ballards.
Ballards.
So today is part 3 of our Valentine series. This is the conclusion of our series. And today's story will be how Stuart proposed to me.
Before we get started, we've had Valentine candy mukbang, we've had Valentine cookie mukbang. So we're gonna take a little light today, and we're just gonna have some sparkling grape juice. Can't go wrong with that. Nice and refreshing and bubbly.
Family friendly.
Family friendly. Yep.
Oh no,
I don't drink all of it though.
I do what I want.
Thank you.
There we go.
Now we're going to be very fancy, like we're in France. You swivel it and you take us.
Can we just cheers and get on with the story? Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
So Stuart, I'm gonna let you set it up.
So before we get started, I think to get a little bit of background on our story, you should watch our How We Met video, and then to get caught up on this series, you should watch our first date and then our double date, and that'll get you caught up to kind of like the finale of the Valentine series.
And I'll make sure I link all of those in the description.
And so again, this story is about how I proposed to her, and I kind of went about it in the traditional sense. We had been dating for a little over 2 years. Would you say?
Yeah, right around 2.
And I was thinking of like the old traditional way, like you don't just pop out the blue and just ask someone to marry you. You do it the right way, and you ask their parents for permission for their daughter's hand in marriage. And so I took her parents to one of their favorite Mexican spots here in Tulsa. They eat there all the time.
It's really good.
All the time, yeah. I say
okay.
All the time. Yeah,
keep
but
going.
I'm sorry. And so, I took them there. I don't think they had, maybe they had an idea. I don't know. And, I took them there. It was a little awkward. But, I mean, what could you expect? And so, but it went really well. I asked for their permission for their daughter's hand in marriage, and they obliged. They didn't run me off or, like, pour hot sauce on me or anything. They let me live, and they was like, okay, cool. And they I could really tell that they admired and respected that. I thought it was, important enough to ask them and not just do it. Like, I really felt like they respected that.
They did.
And so, yeah. And so they were cool with it. They signed me off, and yeah.
But I didn't know about any of this. My parents literally snuck off to Tulsa because they don't live in Tulsa, and I was living at home with them, not in Tulsa. And they had a doctor's appointment earlier in the day that I knew about. My dad snuck home, met my mother, and drove back to Tulsa all under the same doctor's appointment. So I had no idea that he had met with them. And this was the beginning of July. So my birthday is on the 2nd, which was a Thursday. And then we had off on the 3rd. And then the 4th, me and Stuart had a cruise planned.
Yep.
And so I was convinced that Stuart was going to propose on the cruise. And I would make kind of like comments to my parents about, like, I think he's going to pop the question. To which my dad's response would be, well, he better ask me first. He's not doing it without asking me.
Right.
Which he had. And I was completely oblivious to. So this is the 3rd, which is a Friday. And me and my mom had off for the 4th of July. And so we had plans to, like, get everything ready for our cruise the next day. And then we were having a little birthday get together that evening. Just like cake and ice cream for people to stop by. Nothing big. And brain fart. Okay, I'm good. So that morning I had gone and gotten a mani-pedi, and we got done faster than we thought. And I was like, Mom, let's like head to Tulsa. Like, let's go. And my parents were kind of slow playing a little bit, which isn't like they're normal. But I didn't think that much about it because I just thought, like, I was really excited for the cruise. So like I'm just being like extra and didn't think that much about it. And then so I'm like all ready to go. I'm just waiting to leave. And that's when I get a call from Stuart.
So, like she said, she was completely oblivious to all of this. I had briefly talked to her parents because, like, after I had asked for her hand in marriage, it was probably like a couple weeks, maybe a month at max. I had conjured up this plan to actually propose to her. So this whole time I was like in contact with her parents behind her back, to kind of like get them on board with what I had planned. And so, my biggest thing that day was like, okay, she has to be by her phone all day. You know, hopefully her phone's not dead, which it typically is.
I think my mom made a comment about me having my phone charged.
And so I was like, okay, this is how we're going to kick it off. So, I'm at work. I had found a little downtime and I called Kayla's phone. And I called and it was like, basically I was like, Kayla, I think somebody's following me. And she was like, what are you talking about? I'm serious. Like, I really think somebody's following me. Like seriously, like, and she's like laughing, like, like he's being ridiculous. And I'm like, no, they're really following me. And then I like act like I think they're approaching me. And then I like scream and act like they were like, kidnapping me. And and then I hung up on her.
So here's what most of you don't know, especially if you just know me. Stuart is hilarious. He's a jokester. He can be real extra. But no one ever sees that side of him, or very seldom sees that side of him. So I just thought he was salty because he was, at one point, was trying to get off on the 3rd and was unable to. Mm-hmm. So I just thought, he's salty. He's going to annoy me and pester me because I'm getting to enjoy my day off. So that's what I thought this was. I didn't take it seriously. I'm like, whatever. Like, then I called him back, like, to be like, ha ha ha, you're real funny. Well, of course he doesn't answer his phone. So then I go to my parents and I'm like, are you ready to leave now? Or we're about to leave. And I'm like, y'all will not guess what my ridiculous boyfriend did. So I tell them and they're like, which my dad is a jokester and a lot of people know that. So he is like, you should be real concerned. Like, you don't know that he's not actually in trouble. You should be really worried, And so then we hop in the car and we head to Tulsa. And I like had texted him a couple of times and was like, really, like, you're ridiculous. And I don't remember if I got a text or if my mom said something about checking my email. But I was informed I needed to check my email. And that's what set everything in motion.
Well, hello, Kayla Brooke. If you're getting this message, and you probably know, your precious jewel has been kidnapped. And you're probably asking, by who? Well, let me tell you. They call me the jewel collector. And you're probably asking yourself, well, oh, jewel collector, what do you want with me? Shut your mouth and let me tell you. See, I'm going to tell you a story. It all starts. I was all in love with this pretty young lady. I was so in love that I asked her to marry me, and she said yes. Oh my gosh, we were so in love. I thought I would do anything for her, and she would do anything for me. Well, guess what? That was short-lived. A week later, she left me. And guess who she left me for? A UPS driver, of all people. A guy who does nothing but deliver packages for a living. What is that? And so again, you're probably asking yourself, okay, and what does that have to do with me? Well, see, I've been watching you two, you and your precious jewel. And I know that you guys have been planning on getting married. So it's my job to make sure that no one has to go through the same thing that I had to go through. So, I have kidnapped your precious jewel, and in order for you to get him back, hopefully in one piece, you must complete 3 missions. And you're asking yourself, oh my gosh, what missions do I have to do? Well, in order to prove your love for him, you must go to 3 separate locations and pick up 3 packages. And each package will be maybe your love's last gift and maybe his last words for you. And the cliffhanger in this is that you must collect all these packages before the clock strikes 5. After you go to each site and you collect each package, you must then take a photo of you doing these things, but I would prefer that you make a video. And once you make those videos, you must email them back to me promptly, in which you will receive another video giving you instructions to the next site. Well, your love better be strong, because if not, you'll get your love back, your precious jewel back, but you'll get them in pieces. Good luck.
Dear Kayla, if you're reading this letter, then I'm pretty sure you understand the conditions in which it has been written. I ask that you not panic because I have faith that you will be able to complete each mission in a timely manner. So see, I don't need to be worried. My first gift for you, as you already know by now, are some flowers. These flowers aren't just normal flowers, but they symbolize the love I have for you and I know you have for me. The love I have for you will strive with constant nourishment and affection. There is not a day that goes by that I don't thank God for planting you in my life. You crying jerk. Your love is the roots to my life. Whenever I get discouraged or down, I rely on your roots for the nutrients and to flourish again. I love you and I can't wait to see your gorgeous petals once again. Love, Stuart.
Well, Caleb Brooks, I guess I should congratulate you on completing your first mission. But that was just so easy. I know you won't complete this one. See, this young lady that I was dating, she had a craving for nice, delicate cupcakes. Yeah, I mean, like every day she would want a cupcake. And she just loved chocolate cupcakes. I mean, they're not that good, but hey, whatever floats your boat. So your second mission is to go to the selected cupcake place and pick up an order of delicate chocolate cupcakes. And also again, there will be an associated letter to go along with the cupcakes from your most precious jewel. Now, again, I hate to repeat myself, but you know, from what I've been told, you are a natural blonde. And we all know what that means. So, again, you must take a photo, but I would prefer you make a video of you doing both things. Now, good luck with this one, and may you see your precious jewel in one piece.
Dear Kayla, I knew you wouldn't let me down, but somehow this lunatic is convinced you would fail. I guess he just doesn't understand how much love we have for one another. I know it won't be long before I'm able to enjoy your sweet embrace again. Speaking of sweet, the next gift I have for you are some cupcakes. We both know how much you love sweets, especially chocolate. I'm so blessed to have one of the sweetest young of the sweetest young lady in my life. There are numerous amounts of times when the love you have for me is simply overwhelming. Like recently, when you practically drove 14 hours to Cleveland so that I could be in a friend's wedding. Not once did you complain about anything that entire trip. It amazes me all the time how much love you have for me. Sometimes it feels like you have more love for me than I have for myself. There was a time in my life I didn't even believe that I would ever find a love like the one we had. There was also a time when I didn't feel like I was worthy of such a love. Now sitting alone in the warehouse, I realized how blessed I truly am to have such a beautiful, smart, funny, and kind-hearted woman in my life. I love you so much, and I am forever grateful that you're a part of my life. Sincerely love, Stuart.
My oh my, I am impressed. A young country lady from Pryor Creek has done a decent enough job to complete 2 missions? Are you kidding me? I mean, from what I've been told, a girl who loves to watch Disney movies? I mean, Disney movies? If my girlfriend watched Disney movies, oh, well, she wouldn't be my girlfriend for very long. But, hey, I'm getting off subject. Your last mission, and the most difficult mission by far, is to go pick up a nice, lovely charm. Because you've somehow gotten this idiot to fall in love with some type of charm. So, I want you to go to this shop and pick up a charm. And again, a letter will be associated with that charm. And again, for the last and final time, you must take a photo, but I would prefer you make a video of you picking up the charm and reading the letter. Now, hopefully, you're not too tired, because love is not supposed to ever be tired. So hopefully you can complete this mission before 5 p.m. or your precious jewel will be delivered to you in pieces. Good luck.
Kayla, if you're reading this letter, then you know that this is my last and final letter. It also means that you have completed the 2 precious missions and are now heading to complete the last. I knew you wouldn't let me down and that you would prove our love over and over again. The last gift I have for you is a charm. I'm so very grateful that you charmed your way into my life. It is within your charm that I see myself growing into the man of God that I'm intended to be. I recall some months ago when our relationship was on the brink, not because of anything you had done, but because I wasn't holding up my end of the bargain. It was until you sat me down and with the tears in your eyes you explained to me that you were upset that I was not attending church regularly and that you couldn't go on much longer in the relationship unless I got my act together. It's in that moment that I had to make a choice. I'm talking with a friend of mine. I realized my faults and also that I had grown to love you too much to let you go. You inspired me to be a better man and in the future a better husband and father. One of the reasons I love you so much is that I can see us pushing each other to heights that we would not reach alone. There is no words to express how much you mean to me. I love you so much and hope to see you soon. Yours truly, Precious Jewel.
Well, I guess I have to give you a round of applause and say congratulations. See, I just knew that at some point on some mission you would tire and your love would be wavering. Well, I guess I was wrong. I underestimated your love for your most precious jewel. So, I'll be a man of my word, and I'll release your jewel to you. Now, he may be a little beat up, a little battered, a little bruised, but hey, you'll get him back alive and in one piece. So again, congratulations, Miss Kayla Brooke. And hopefully, this will be the last time you oversee his handsome face. Bye.
He's been kidnapped. Look, they've torn his hand all up.
Adult nap, I guess, huh?
Adult nap. Okay. Oh.
Wrong leg.
What is it?
No, I'm just kidding.
Y'all be going.
Everybody be quiet.
Y'all my word again. Oh, it's a camera. These last 2 years have probably been like the best years of my life. Like, I honestly didn't know if I would ever find somebody who could love me in the way you do. So many times, like, real times you'd be like, oh no, you're better than that. Like, you know, I suffer from low self-esteem sometimes, and you're the one who picks me up in my weakest moment. And in that warehouse today, 112 degrees, sweat going down my face, blood, tears. And the moment I didn't know if I would ever see you again, it finally hit me. That I have a woman who has everything I want in a wife and a future mom. And someone who I can see myself living with for the rest of my life. And so now it's here on my knees today to ask you, would you marry me?
Yes.
And that's the story of how Stuart proposed.
Yep.
He did good.
And so, want to give a special shout out to all the businesses that helped see this plan through. I want to give a special shout out to Devin for putting all these all the videos together.
Yeah, she was one of my bridesmaids. She's a friend and bridesmaid, and she put it together, and we were able to have that as our intro into our reception. So all of our guests at our wedding actually got to see the proposal right before we came in. So that was a really neat thing that we were able to have.
Yeah.
So that's the end of this video, and that's the end of this series.
Yep.
So make sure you watch the other videos. We hope you enjoyed this video and the series. If you haven't already, like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss anything that's coming up. And once again, thanks for Ballin' with the Ballards.